Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Live Interactive English. I am Shane.
And I'm Karen.
So we're still talking about feeling lucky about four-leaf clovers, right?
Well, where's your magic mailbox?
I'm not feeling very lucky about my magic mailbox anymore because last time it malfunctioned.
Well, and then it gave you a lot of bananas. At least it kept you healthy, right?
Yeah, and I'm so full of bananas. I don't want any more bananas.
And you don't want to go bananas.
So are there any other good luck charms? Like maybe I could use, what are some other popular ones?
Well, the ones that I can think of, I guess, maybe, numbers can be lucky.
Oh, so maybe I can wear some clothes with like a number on it? Like
Yes.
lucky number 7.
7?
Yeah, in the West, 7 is a lucky number.
Why?
I have no idea.
So there's no reason behind it.
I'm sure there must be some kind of legend of why 7 became a lucky number, but I don't know.
In Taiwan, 6 and 8 are usually really
6
lucky.
And 8. Why 6 and 8?
6 because in Chinese it sounds like 六六大顺. It's like everything's gonna go nice and smooth, everything's gonna go well.
I
And
see.
8 because it sounds like fa,
Wait.
ba and fa. That means like, you're gonna make a lot of money and then
Wait a
it's gonna
second.
bring you a lot of
Fa,
fortune.
fa, and ba. That doesn't sound alike.
Kinda.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, okay, today we're gonna learn more about the four-leaf clovers and how it brings us good luck, right?
Yeah, okay.
Let's
so-
go into part 2.
They're not hard to find if you know the proper technique. Some say there's a 1 in 10,000 chance of finding a four-leaf clover in the wild, but you can increase your odds. Look at a patch of clovers from above while gently brushing it with your foot. Any variations from the normal 3-leaf pattern will stick out like a sore thumb. If you manage to find one, it's likely you'll find another, because 4-leaf clovers tend to be found close together.
All right, so part 2 of feeling lucky about four-leaf clovers. So what else are we going to learn about four-leaf clovers? What is there to know?
We're going to learn lots more about four-leaf clovers and I can't wait, so let me start.
Okay.
They're not hard to find if you know the proper technique.
Okay, so there's a technique to help you find four-leaf clovers?
You're definitely right. And technique is our first vocabulary word, and that is a noun. So a technique just means that it's a way of doing something or a method of doing something.
Okay.
So for example, if I'm learning how to play tennis, my coach might be teaching me some proper techniques, of like maybe holding the racket or, how to hit the ball properly.
Oh yeah, I remember when I played baseball, you have the proper technique for swinging the bat.
Exactly.
So the technique needs to be right in order to accomplish your goal, which is to hit the ball
That's
and hit
right.
it very far.
And in our example sentence today, it says, Joseph showed me some techniques to improve my memory.
Oh, I need help with this. Yeah, I hope you, Joseph, please come talk to me after we're done, please.
So Joseph would teach you different ways that you can use to improve your memory.
Okay, cool. All right, let's continue reading.
All right.
Some say there's a 1 in 10,000 chance of finding a four-leaf clover in the wild.
Wow.
But you can increase your odds.
How do you increase your odds?
Oh, so to increase your odds, that means the odds means of finding one of these four-leaf clovers, right? Okay, so you look at a patch of clovers from above
Okay.
while gently brushing it with your foot.
With your foot?
Okay, so you're using your foot to kind of brush it. Okay, interesting. So,
Because any variations from the normal 3-leaf pattern will stick out like a sore thumb. What does it mean to stick out like a sore thumb?
okay, so imagine you've hurt your thumb, right? You're not going to put your thumb in your hand like this, right? It's not going to be hidden away.
Okay.
If your thumb is sore, you're going to keep it away from everything so everyone can see that thing. A thumb is very obvious.
Oh, so like easy to see, right?
Yeah.
Really? I never knew that.
So it says, normal is a vocabulary word here,
Yes.
right? So if something is normal, that means that it's not very unique.
Okay, it's ordinary.
Yeah, not very special.
Not really different. It's like everything else, right?
Exactly. So we could say in our example sentence, fear is a normal reaction to strange sounds in the middle of the night.
Because a lot of people would feel like, scared if they hear weird sound in the middle of the night.
So if you're scared, that's normal.
Because
right?
a lot of people feel the same way.
It's not weird to be that way. That is actually the correct reaction.
That's right, exactly.
Okay. If you manage to find one, it's likely you'll find another because four-leaf clovers tend to be found close together. Interesting.
I never knew that. So they kind of stick together, right?
Oh, wow. So you can get like super lucky if you know the right technique because you can find them all at once and you know to keep looking in that area. Whoa.
10 is our next vocabulary word, and that is a verb. So when I say they tend to stick together, it usually happens like that.
Right. If you see one, there's usually going to be more next to it, right?
Exactly. So in our example sentence, it says the MRT tends to get crowded at around 6 o'clock. So that means that things usually happen like that. That it usually gets crowded around 6 o'clock.
Or for example, Karen tends to be about, you know what I'm going to say, tends to be about 5 or 10 minutes late to work.
Hey!
Tends to be, not always, but usually that's the case.
You don't have to let everyone know that.
Oh, sorry about that. But why don't we take a break while you beat me up?
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们继续来看一些关于四叶草的有趣知识。课文写到说，如果你知道正确的方法的话，四叶草其实不难找哦。有人说，在野外找到四叶草的几率是1/1000。那有一个方法就可以帮助你增加几率。当你从上方看着一片三叶草，你就同时用脚轻轻的刷过，只要有任何跟普通三叶图案不同的变化，你就可以马上看出来了，它们会很显眼的。而且要是你顺利找到一株，很可能会找到另一株，因为四叶草往往会聚集在一起。来看单字 technique。Technique 它表示方法、技巧或是技法。Karen 老师举例说，学网球的时候你会学到握拍的方法嘛？那老师用到 racket 这个字 ，R-A-C-K-E-T racket 表示球拍，像我们可以用 tennis racket 来表达网球拍 ，badminton racket 表示羽球拍。好，下一个单字 normal 是形容普通的、通常的或是正常的。那么 tend 当动词，它表示往往、倾向于。我们常常用 tend to 加原形动词来表达往往会怎么样，经常做某事。那这边3个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是片语 stand out like a sore thumb 或者是 stick out like a sore thumb， 字面意思是像疼痛的拇指一样伸出来，用来表示跟周围格格不入，显得刺眼碍眼的意思。例如 The building stands out like a sore thumb in this neighborhood， 那栋建筑物跟附近这一带显得格格不入，好像拇指这样突然窜出来。好，再来看下一个重点是 manage to， 表示设法完成、成功做到，尤其是指成功做到困难的事情，后面要接原形动词。例如 He barely managed to control his temper， 他勉强控制住脾气，差一点几乎是没办法控制住的，那 barely managed 就是勉强做到这件事了。下一个重点是 It is likely 加上 that 子句，表示很有可能怎么样。likely 前面可以加上 very 或是 highly 等等的副词来修饰可能的程度。例如 It is very likely that Nick will get the job， Nick 很有可能会得到那一份工作。那我们接着回到课文中。
Some clovers can have more than 4 leaves. 4-leaf clovers are considered lucky because they're so rare, but a 5 or 6-leaf clover is even rarer. People say a 5th leaf brings wealth, and a 6th brings additional luck. One Japanese man even managed to find a 56-leaf clover, a Guinness World Record. No one is sure of the exact mechanism, but genes, temperature, and the environment are all factors that affect how many leaves a clover has. While four-leaf clovers probably don't have special powers, a little extra luck is always nice to have. Try looking for one and see what happens. It just might be your lucky day.
Welcome back, everyone.
Today is your lucky day, everybody.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, because we're going to learn more about lucky four-leaf clovers.
So there's more to learn about four-leaf clovers?
There's even more.
That's crazy. Okay, let's get into it.
Some clovers can have more than 4 leaves.
You're joking, right? I have never seen any clovers with more than 4 leaves.
Okay, so remember, an ordinary clover has 3 leaves.
That's right. That's what we usually see.
Right, and like traditionally they represent hope, faith, and love.
That's right.
And if it had a 4th leaf, we would think that means luck.
That's right.
So 4-leaf clovers are considered lucky because they're so rare. But a 5- or 6-leaf clover is even rarer.
Wait a second. So you're talking about that you can actually find a 5- or 6-leaf clover?
I've never found one, but I guess you can.
Wow.
People say a 5th leaf brings wealth and a 6th brings additional luck.
Wow.
Well, I feel that like wealth though is kind of luck, right?
Well, I guess you
If you get
are
wealthy,
right.
then that's kind of getting lucky. Most of the time we think about if I'm really lucky, it means I'm going to become wealthy, right?
Well, true. Or something great will happen to you, right?
Okay.
Other great things, maybe getting a promotion, doing really well at your job. That's also good luck.
Okay.
But additional is our next vocabulary word.
So the 6th brings additional luck. So
That's
what does that
right.
mean, additional luck?
Additional is an adjective. When you say additional luck, that means something extra. So additional means like on top of
But
something.
you add something, right?
So, exactly. So for example, if you order like a pizza, right? And then it usually comes with some toppings. But if you want to order additional toppings, you want some extra toppings, you might have to pay a little extra. But that's additional, okay? On top of what they already had.
Good explanation.
And in our example sentence, it says there are some additional questions on the other side of the page.
Okay, so we have these questions and they added some more
On the other
side.
page. That's right.
Okay, let's continue the reading.
One Japanese man even managed to find a 56-leaf clover, a Guinness World Record.
So
I can't believe it.
what do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? I think it's just additional luck, additional luck, additional luck, additional luck.
I just like, you are super duper lucky.
I wonder if anybody, they must have studied this man afterwards to find out how lucky he actually was. My guess is that he just had an ordinary life.
I don't know. Or maybe he really was lucky. I have no idea. No one is sure of the exact mechanism, but genes, temperature, and the environment are all factors that affect how many leaves a clover has. But that is crazy. 56!
56. Okay, so we have this vocabulary word, gene. So a gene is like inside our cells in all living things.
That's right.
There are genes. It's kind of like the information that gets passed from the parent to the child. So if we think of a plant as having a child, the gene is the information that's getting sent, right, when it reproduces.
That's right.
So for example, scientists found that humans have over 20,000 genes.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Wow.
They can get a little bit complicated too.
So, all right, so the genes that's probably one of the factors that why they're going to have more than just 3 leaves. 4, 5, 6, 56.
Exactly. Well, 4-leaf clovers probably don't have special powers. A little extra luck is always nice to have.
Wait, they don't? They probably don't? Oh no.
Well, I think as long as you have faith in it, you know, then you would.
Try looking for one and see what happens. It just might be your lucky day.
That's right. And we do have a question for everybody. Okay, so what are some other objects that are considered lucky, and why are they considered lucky? Can you think of any? We're talking about objects. That means like things that are considered lucky.
One object that people think is lucky is a rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot?
Yeah.
A rabbit's foot is considered lucky?
I know, it seems kind of cruel, right? You'll cut off the foot of a rabbit and then carry it around with you, because that's what you do. You'll see people carry it in their pocket, maybe put it on a keychain.
Wait a second, but you don't really mean like a real rabbit's foot. You mean like a little, it looked like something like furry.
Yeah, it's very
like
soft and furry.
Yeah.
I think originally it was a rabbit's foot. Now we just call it a rabbit's foot because it looks like that, and just looking like that should be enough to bring you good luck.
But do you know why it brings us luck?
To me, I think it's pretty bad luck for the rabbit. If you're the rabbit, that's definitely not good luck.
That's true.
It's really sad.
So there are some interesting objects that people believe that will bring you good luck, right?
All right, so next time you're out looking for four-leaf clovers, remember you've learned some techniques. Maybe you'll be the one to find 100-leaf clover.
Maybe, and you'll be super duper lucky.
And if you win the lottery, don't forget us.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
最后一个有趣的知识是，有些三叶草可能有4片以上的叶子哦。4叶草已经很罕见了嘛，甚至还有更稀有的5叶草或6叶草哦。那我们知道4叶草被认为是幸运的，据说第5片叶子会带来财富，第6片叶子则会带来额外的幸运。那有一名日本男子，他甚至成功的找到一株56叶的3叶草，是一项金氏世界纪录哦。我们最后来看单字 additional，additional 它是形容附加的、额外的。那 Karen 老师举例说，在点披萨的时候，如果要额外加料，就要加钱。这时候老师用到 topping。Topping 可以指配料，常常用来指糕点、披萨等等上面会放的那种装饰配料。下一个单字 gene 表示基因。那 Shane 老师用到 reproduce， 在 produce 前面加上字首 re， 那这个动词表示繁殖、繁衍或是生殖的意思。那这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看这个重点是 consider A 加上 B， 或者是 consider A to be B， 表示说认为 A 是 B， 把 A 当作 B。被动用法就是 A be considered to be B。表示说 A 被认为是 B， 其中的 to be 常常省略。那这个 B 啊，最后面这个 to be 后面这个 B， 它可以是名词或者是形容词。我们来看2个例句。He considers himself to be a genius， 也可以说 He considers himself a genius， 他认为自己是个天才。The criminal is considered to be dangerous， 也可以说 The criminal is considered dangerous， 那名罪犯被认为是危险的。好，那么以上是这个讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
They're not hard to find if you know the proper technique. Some say there's a 1 in 10,000 chance of finding a four-leaf clover in the wild, but you can increase your odds. Look at a patch of clovers from above while gently brushing it with your foot. Any variations from the normal 3-leaf pattern will stick out like a sore thumb. If you manage to find one, it's likely you'll find another, because 4-leaf clovers tend to be found close together. Some clovers can have more than 4 leaves. 4-leaf clovers are considered lucky because they're so rare, but a 5 or 6-leaf clover is even rarer. People say a 5th leaf brings wealth, and a 6th brings additional luck. One Japanese man even managed to find a 56-leaf clover, a Guinness World Record. No one is sure of the exact mechanism, but genes, temperature, and the environment are all factors that affect how many leaves a clover has. While 4-leaf clovers probably don't have special powers, a little extra luck is always nice to have. Try looking for one and see what happens. It just might be your lucky day.
Taitung Railway Art Village was created after the old Taitung Railway Station was shut down. In order to preserve the historic 80-year-old station, the area was transformed into an art village. The art village maintains the original appearance of the rail yard. Here, you can find one of Taiwan's last turntables and a historical Guanghua Express train car. The old warehouses serve as an art studio, classroom, performance stage, and railway museum. This place is also great for biking around. In the evening, live music can be heard at the nearby Tiehua Music Village. For any railway enthusiasts, Taitung Railway Art Village is a must-visit place.
See you next time!